Let's convert an image with my NES Pixeler tool. So we're going to load an image in. We'll make it a black and white image, so we're going to select our NES colors with this first column. So we want black, we want white. We click preview, we can see it. Looks pretty good. These sliders over here, they're going to affect the weights of the colors. So if I drag it to the right, it's more black. Drag it to the left, it's more white. The other slider on the far right, that's the bleed of the image. So we can have black bleed into white more, we can have black bleed into white less. Down here we can change the size of the image. We can also apply a dither. And there are these are two options to change how the dither is applied, so more or less dither basically. There's different styles you can mess around with. You can also mess around with these post-processing effects down here. They just clean up the image a little bit. Don't do too much, but sometimes they help. Going back to the original settings, let's add some more color. So we want a red, we want an orange, we want skin color because that matches the original image. But there's a problem here. The face looks wrong, the colors aren't mapping very well. We can change the mapping though. So this next column is the mapping. So this program is basically uses a two-step process. It first maps to this column over here, and then it maps that column to the NES color. So we can change the mapping. We click on it, and then this is an eyedropper, so we can select any pixel on the image, and it will choose that color for us. So we want the skin color, and then that fixes the mapping. We can do the same with the other colors, just because might improve it a little bit. Okay, and there we go. That's a pretty good quantization of our image. Now a tip is you probably are going to be creating smaller images. For example, here's 128 or 128. This is where the bleed comes in handy. So we want to preserve our black lines, so we want to mess with this bleed slider to make the black lines visible. And then we may want to try this improve lines option. It might do some of the cleanup for us. We can also call the dots. We might try culling the pipes. I don't think I need to cull any zigzags, so there we go. That looks pretty good. And there's more you can do with it. You can add more colors. So for example, here's a darker red. Maybe you like that. It's really up to you.